I don't wanna talk about the things we've been through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. That's a destiny.
This will hurt me. I can tell in the way my heart beats thinking of him, where I don't know if it's excitement or anxiety. I can tell in the way I'm terrified of how much I like him already. I can tell in the way I'm already preparing for him to leave me. I'm already preparing for the end. This will hurt me. He will hurt me. But I can't stop myself from waiting for the end. This will hurt me.
Ja, ich hoffe, das ist sofort. Genau.
So that right there kind of is my girlfriend. Let me explain. This is Nele, and we started to hang out around the beginning of this year. We first just met up and could literally talk for hours.
So richtig doll durch.
And understood each other in a deep, meaningful way and kind of had the same energy. Needless to say, we went on a couple of dates over the months and started to fall in love. Now that love grew very much, and we spent many days and nights together and enjoyed each other's company very, very much. But there's a catch. We both graduated school, and we are going to be traveling separate from another for the next year. So no matter what happens, our ways would separate. So for this time, we decided to go on one final trip, one last time.
And so it began. We drove for hours. And it was actually our first trip we ever did together. And we dedicated ourselves to making the best out of every last moment that we had left. And since we both love to be in nature, we started off with a camping trip. We woke up at 2 a.m. with 2 hours of sleep and went on a hike up a mountain to watch the sunrise. Going from spending 1 to 2 hours every third day to literally spending the whole day for a whole week together really made something clear to me. It's that I have found a person with whom I could spend my whole day and not get tired of. It's that I found a person who I really love and adore for their mindset. And it's that I found a person who I would hate to let go. Just ordered our waffles, and Nele seems to be the person who puts the sauce on the side instead of mixing everything together. Fucking great.
And when we looked outside, couldn't even see the sky. How do you pay the rent? Is it your bad?
The second part we spent in a house on an island, and we spent our time exploring the island, going for runs, jumping in the ocean, and just having a date every single day.
Let's pack our stuff now and run away. We can't be all we want in this small town. Our life was rough, so let's make our days what we want, and I'll give you my last name.
It was incredible how we got along. We made every meal together and laughed a lot and talked a lot, often into the night. And it was just so calm.
I think that it's become somewhat troublesome for me and people in general to fall in love. Our perception of love is distorted through media, those couple videos we see through Hollywood that only show the blissful and always happy side of love.
I love you so much.
I love you.
I love you, I love you, I love you.
But speaking for me, over the last few years of maturing, rationality has crept in and rendered this explosion of emotions we have as purely biological and not special or rare at all. It's just something that happens and is totally comprehensible. With hookup culture taking over, we feel more isolated and alone than ever before. Seeking short-sighted attention from another to get the pleasure that you need and then head back out before any real bonding can actually take place. And who am I to blame these people? Marriages deteriorate given enough time. It seems like if you put two humans together for long enough time, they will find a way to dislike each other. So the answer must be like situationships. The whole till death do us part thing doesn't really seem to work, but they deteriorate even quicker, bringing some heavy mental and sometimes physical distress. So polygamy must be a thing or a real thing, already established in some parts of the world, bringing more violence and problems than any other system.
Or so it could be that just having relationships every once in a while for a year or so might be the actual answer. You just have to find that one partner at a very young age. So maybe just being alone might be the thing. Being or it could be that the answer is just another and we have to figure it out for ourselves.
So how could we have existed for this much time and still haven't figured out what the actual thing is that is right for our relationships? Well, here's what I found out at age 19, which is a disclaimer if I ever heard one about love. It's to be ready to say goodbye when you need to. Be okay with being alone, otherwise you couldn't make decisions independently. Sadly, this is what me and Nele also had to do. After a great trip, a day came and we had to say goodbye.
It was right after her birthday. We saw each other for one last time. We hugged each other for one last time. And last times suck. Now she just exists in my memories. And there hasn't been a single night where I haven't dreamt of her. But those dreams won't last forever. Now it's time for the usual heartbreak.
The idea that you're risking something when you fall in love is what makes it special. I'm gonna deal with it. It's part of life.
Stop.